And here's the best part about fishing for me. I've done so much fishing now. I can come out here and depending on the strike, the force, the pull, the tug, I can tell you when I got a crappie, I can tell you when I got a brim, I can tell you when I got a bass. That's a crappie. I'm gonna get all these fish ready for the summertime fish fries. Like I said, Malik B.Outdoors, when I'm fishing for the people, and I tell you all day long, you can have all the fish you can come and get. I don't clean them. If you want them, you must clean them yourself. If I clean them and put them in my refrigerator, you cannot have access to them unless I'm cooking them. Look at that, right there at the boat.
Nice.
Mr. J was telling me that he stocked the pond with some black crappie, and I done played with that one. I'm gonna let him get back. Spider web all across my face from somewhere. I caught that fish, probably 2 feet from the boat. Missed them right there. They still biting right here in this little shallow water. So Darryl was asking me earlier, do I consider myself a fishing addict? And I do. There are some days I'm at work and it's beautiful outside and I'm fiending. You know, I want to go bad, but you know, like everything and everybody else, the bills got to be paid because they don't stop coming.
I almost know I call him out of the blue sometimes on a good day. I can hear in his voice if he answers the phone. Because if he answers the phone, I know he at work. If he don't answer the phone, I know he on the pond. How crazy is that?
Yeah. Striking, I miss. I'm getting good hit on this leg fork. Missed that one right there. The action is good. The action is very, very good today. In the summertime, I feel like sometimes when I'm at work, I'm gonna lose my mind. I wake up in the morning and it's already 70, 75 degrees. And I know I got to go to work and I want to get that morning fishing in and I can't get it. Whew.
I was actually looking at the Farmer's Almanac and they said this year is going to be one of the best years for fishing.
Really?
Yeah. Because of all the water we had.
Oh yeah, everything, the water levels are
everything is
the lake levels are up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reseeding. The only thing you really got to watch for is algae and mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they're gonna be prominent, but for the amount of water we had, it's gonna be a good year of fishing.
Darryl has a fish on.
Another dolphin.
Got a nice brim on a foul hook. Yeah, that's a foul hook brim right there, but he got him. Yeah, he caught himself. He swam into that hook.
Oh, wow.
And you know, that's what I say, when they bite and something bite them back, then they don't know how to react.
That's odd. I caught him in the fin.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first.
Yeah, that's the definition of a foul hook. But he in the boat.
That's odd. That's the first for me. Right between the fins. Personal first.
Yeah, I missed him right there at the boat. That's almost that vertical fishing. See how quick he hit coming off of this bank. This pond belongs to a friend of mine named Mr. Justice. Great guy. 19 acres of water,
It's a big pond.
225 acres of land. Another pond back up in the woods behind his house. I have access to them both. I don't come out here and disturb his land. When I'm out here fishing, I'm out here fishing. I can bring you out here 100 times and introduce you to him 200 times. You will not get the access that I have just because you know him. I've been dealing with him since 2005. The guy who sold him the pond or the land introduced me to him the day he bought it. And I used to pay that guy to come back here, and it was a pay pond, which I really didn't mind. But I've learned with most of the places now, people are limiting access to them because people are going, stealing people's boat, leaving trash on the land, you know, just too many things. As people, we control our environment and we can almost predict our outcome of how something's going to do by the actions and the reaction of things that we do. So if you got something you like to do and if somebody trusts you, you know, allow you to come onto their land and fish, hunt, whatever it is you might do, respect the people. I was out one day and a friend of mine was like, hey, I want to go fishing. And he drove up here. When he got here, he said, hey, the gate is locked. And he went to the other gate and it was also locked. So he asked me if I can give him the passcode, and I told him I couldn't give him the passcode. I give him the passcode, I violate my trust with that man who, yeah, he's seen you out here with me, but he didn't authorize you to come out here. So, like I said, just respect your environment, your surrounding, your people, because there's a lot of things that we have that we admire that can be taken from us within the blink of an eye. I lost this little guy back here in this corner, and I know why. Well, I was telling Darryl earlier, if I let the thing get down there a little bit, I get more action. And I strayed away from the drop. there one more again. You know, we're down there now. When I come up with some moss, you can't get no lower than that. Yeah, I was way back there.
Like a little island that goes over around.
Yeah. And it's just right there in the middle.
This is a beautiful piece of land.
I'm gonna change my direction, see what happens on this other side back here. Alright, so before I leave this location, I'm gonna try one more slider and see how that does.
Yeah, give them a rest. I think we probably can end our day on this spot. Hit another spot. Let them catch their breath over here. Have you ever fished this whole pond in a day?
Can't.
It's that big.
It's that big. I have been out here. I don't know if that thing will work. Let's see something. Let's try these two and see what happens. So Darryl was asking me, have I ever fished this pond in a day? I have been around it, you know, but it's almost impossible. Well, let me clear that up. If I come out here in the morning and I get out here at 6, and depending on what the weather's like, I can go around it. And my technique for that is, depending on what type of weather we have, if it's real windy, I like to get downstream with the wind. If the wind is blowing to the east, I'm going to the wind and let it blow me to the east. If it's blowing to the west, I'm going to the wind and let it blow me to which way the wind is blowing.
Makes sense.
Because if you're fishing and you're trying to fish against the wind, it don't make for a good day. It puts a lot of strain on your trolling motor. You know, that's all I fish is the troll motor. I like the fish pond because I ain't got to worry about getting stranded, because sooner or later, I'm going to end up on a bank somewhere. But if you notice out here, and it's not windy or breezy. It's just like probably a little light wind blowing probably 5 miles per hour at the most. That's causing the water to look wavy, but it's sustainable. We're gonna try this corner a little bit more. D-train, we're gonna pick up the anchors and we're gonna slide out to some more water. I've changed my slider to a black with a pink tail just to see if I'm going to get any action on it. And the one thing I can tell you for sure is that the fish are biting in shallow water versus deep water. And I'm gonna tell all of my future summertime fishing friends, if you plan on going with Malik this summer, there's only one thing you got to know. There is gonna be a 3-rod limit. My 3 and your 3, because the boat is not big enough for 20 fishing poles and 12 tackle bags, a troll motor, anchors, nets. We can't do it. And I have some of y'all that is exactly what you do. You come out here and you want to bring 5 fishing poles. Don't work. So this is one of those things where I was telling you guys about the color. I've changed again, had no strikes. And that's why I said when it's working, it's working. And see, as I speak, Darryl catches a fish on that same color that's been working all day.
Old Faithful, I had changed. You can tell them what it is.
Oh, it's that same
Same type of lure with the
that CB slider,
chartreuse.
chartreuse tail, black and blue in color. This is the one that's been working all day long. I'm gonna go forward to the cove in front of you. No, straight in front of you. That's why I've been having a whole lot of good action at.
Okay.
And when I say it's something about over there, the crappie seem to be a little bit bigger in that area.
Is the water thin on that side of the
It's,
pond?
yeah, the water's shallow.
Shallow. Better word.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna reel this one in.